Liz, yeah. If I'll just quickly introduce myself, I'm a GP based in Cardiff, and I've been working here for nearly more than 12 years, I think, as a GP. And yoga mindfulness is more of a passion for me. I'm a yoga mindfulness instructor. And all this journey, mindfulness journey, as well as the medical profession, they went hand in hand, which I'm very grateful for. That really helped me to establish a connection between body and mind, how they can, holistically help each other to heal as well as make us feel better. So I joined Thriving Communities. Thriving Communities is a community interest company which gave me a platform to obviously spread mindfulness all across the various regions of Cardiff. So I'll hand over to my colleague now, Esther, who will introduce herself and then will share a PowerPoint presentation. Esther will share that. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for this invitation to share what we're doing in the communities of South Wales. And we started out a base in Caerphilly. I came to Thriving Communities. I'm a holistic therapist, so I practice reflexology and massage, and I have that business running alongside Thriving Communities. And there is a great overlap as well. So I introduce clients to mindfulness through my connection with Thriving Communities, and also obviously I lead them through breath work and through some meditations as well in my treatments. So I also qualified as a meditation teacher year before last. I joined Thriving Communities at the same time as Dr. Manmeet at the end of 2022. So we're quite a new company, really, only established in 21. And but I think since both of us joined, it really has taken off, and we've really formalized the business and given it a bit of structure. So I'm going to actually just share my slides at the moment. So we just okay. Okay, so we can see that there's 4 logos which represent the 4 pillars of our business at the moment. I'll just run through it quickly. We set up in 2021 by a colleague, Melanie Jones. She's a social worker, or has been many years a social worker manager for Caerphilly services. Its mission was to create positive, healthy, happy and thriving communities, and eventually we're going to move more into workplaces throughout South Wales. We were nominated as finalists in the Mental Health and Wellbeing Wales Awards, and also we were finalists in a recent Startup Awards. We have been speakers at the Mental Health and Wellbeing Show both last year and this year. So it just gave us opportunities to become more public with what we're doing. So as I mentioned, we have 4 pillars. The first being really Dr. Manmeet's project, Mind and Body Wellness program. So it really provides them sort of self-help tools to manage their emotions, their mind, and their improving their physical body. So it incorporates mindfulness, yoga, breathwork, and meditation. We are only working with adults at the moment. We've been working in the Caerphilly and Blaenau Gwent areas to date, but there are plans to actually roll this out into Cardiff and Newport areas. We also deliver empowerment and wellbeing workshops, so that's where my passion comes in. So I transitioned from a full-time marketing role as a result of COVID redundancy into coaching. So I do a bit of coaching as well as endorse positive psychology, which Mel Jones is all about, and really developing that positivity bias with people and helping them sort of move their focus from negative to positive, from challenges to opportunities, from struggles to developing their potential. And so there's lots of different themes that we cover, and some of it is all about helping them with their mental health as well, because we know that there's a big issue here at the moment in certain places in South Wales. And we also, so the precursor to Thriving Communities was the Hengoed Happiness and Wellbeing Group, It's really well established now. We've got over 880 members. So we connect. So throughout COVID, it was an opportunity for people to connect online, and then obviously increasingly offline. We do lots of fun activities, really in the moment, seizing the pleasure of being together in the now. So for me, that is a form of mindfulness. We're very much holistic, helping people along if they're nervous, they're anxious. We sort of extend a welcoming, warm hug, and we use labels, name labels, so it breaks down the barriers to connection, and it makes it so much easier. And we set the platform, and we are the role model. So we find that members now suddenly start doing the same thing. They make sure that people are named and that they are given this warm hug of welcome. And then we also have the spirit of nature, and that's another passion project of mine. Mel and I trained as British Nordic walking instructors last year, but we also are delivering now forest bathing and qigong. And forest bathing is very much a mindful walk, slow walk, and using all the senses, not just the five senses. We get talked about, radar sense, motor, mirror senses, and things like that. So it's very much connecting with trees, with nature, and recognizing that we are very much an extension of nature, and how it helps us ground us and really sort of neutralize all the toxins in our body, and helps us really become more present and aware of our environment and who we are. So as I said, we're 4 directors. So Mel Jones started it, and then there's myself and Dr. Manmeet Kaur, and Sandra is a later addition. She joined end of last year, and she is very passionate about breathwork. And then quickly I don't know, Manmeet, do you want to take over quickly and just skim through the Mind and Body Wellness Program?
So Mind and Body Wellness Program, we are running for nearly 1 year now, and it's a community-based program that includes 5 weekly sessions of 90 minutes each, followed by 3 days of wonderful breath to health workshop, which is more focused on breathing and how breathing can help with the mental health and all that. So it's a 9 hours in total workshop. So Mind and Body Wellness obviously refers to a holistic well-being of an individual. We not only covers yoga, mindfulness, breathing exercises, but we also emphasize on food as well. Food obviously is an important part of for our well-being. So our aim is to create awareness among us, the individuals, to take ownership of their own health and practice value-based healthcare. Next, please. So that's just the leaflets we use. So Mind and Body Wellness Program is also supported by, as you can see on the top left, Kefili carers. So we are supported by them, and also IAHV, if you see on the other leaflet, that's the International Association of Human Values, who is supporting this project. Next, please. And also recently, Mind and Body Wellness Program is currently under evaluation with the Swansea University, which we are very proud to say that. So just a few highlights. We started these sessions from June last year, and we got the data till April this year. So we had about sorry, I can't see that. 78 participants altogether from June till April for 5 weekly sessions, and we had about 46 participants who attended Breath to Health workshop, and then we had 33 participants who had one-to-one consultation for holistic care. And also we did a taster session, not only in, we did it recently, we did a taster session in Abervale, that's Blaina Gwent, and we had a good turnout of about 29 people, though 44 were registered, but weather wasn't very good, but still we had a good turnout, and we had 11 turned on Breath to Health workshop in Abervale. So that's where we are progressing to now, Blaina Gwent. Next, please. So we'll just show, is there a time to show the testimonial?
Yeah, yes, there is. Yeah, fine, thanks, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
I wonder if she's going to share the sound. Is it?
I've been with the third sector organization, Thriving Communities, as one of the directors for last 1 year. And under Thriving Communities, we are running various programs. But one of the programs, what we are running is, which I'm leading on it, is Mind and Body Wellness Program. It's a 5-weekly program. Under this 5-weekly program, participants learn about the yoga, breathing exercises, mindfulness.
I've come here the last 3 days to experience a totally different thing and broaden my mind and taking it all in, hopefully.
Saw the advert and thought I'd come along and see if I could learn some new techniques to cope with things.
This is one of the reasons why also I came here to have a look and check something different. Always I was interested in yoga and breathing.
So I had 2 weeks off. I was coming to the end of the 2 weeks before I start my new job, and I seen this course online on Facebook, and it appealed to me because I'm interested in meditation and breathing techniques.
And then after I'd done the breathing and the yoga with Manmeet, and I just grew and grew and grew and got my confidence back.
I'm actually just a human being and an artist, and I got involved with Thriving Communities just 6 months ago. They're a wonderful group of people that do all kinds of connecting and empowerment work with especially every age group, but especially middle and older and younger people.
We've evolved the business to encompass 4 pillars. One of the pillars is Mind and Body Wellness Program. And under that, we do weekly cohort sessions and also a breath to health.
So I done this workshop last year and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it helped me a lot, especially with the loss of my husband, because I was suffering with a lot of anxiety and no confidence in myself.
The breathing and the sensation it gives you, you start feeling your feet getting cold and it creeps up your body. It's like something's taking you over. It's amazing.
It's been a great 3 days, met some lovely people. It's been quite an eye-opener, really, to be able to talk quite freely about things that you don't really discuss generally, and to learn some new things that I hope I can take forward into the future to help me. So it's been wonderful. Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed it, really enjoyed.
This course has just been absolutely amazing, to spend a bit of time on myself. And we had all the little gifts at the end, and somebody gifted me this, which it just sums everything up about the 3 days. It's been lovely meeting everybody and making new friends, learning the breathing techniques, which I will use sort of through my life. And it's encouraged me as well to actually start yoga again, which is what I'm going to be doing now with Clay.
I will be doing another course whenever it comes up again, because I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes, I would recommend it to anyone. It's really good.
I think everybody should come along just for a taster, and if you stick with it, I think you'll get a lot out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice experience.
Definitely recommend it to other people.
Thank you, Esther, for sharing that. So I just want to highlight as well, this is a community program, but apart from the, our vision is to extend the program for the NHS staff, and we have started doing a mind and body wellness taster sessions for the staff as well, for the NHS staff in Esthermanagh Hospital. We had a wonderful feedback. So hopefully, we can share that sometime again from the NHS staff, and we are planning, and now next week we are doing a taster session for GP trainees, which again, I think it would be a good experience for us, and introducing the mind and body wellness to the GP trainees, I think will make a huge difference if we can build that as a regular sessions for the GP trainees that, can create more awareness, how they can bring or how they can, support the patients through mind and body wellness. Thank you, Esther. If we can move on to the next. Yeah. So that's just few testimonials. We are not going to read all that. Let's get on to the next one. So that's, we just mentioned Swansea University, Kefili Carers, all they are supporting us. And then there are a few other organizations that are supporting, which including Kefili PHPs are supporting hospital dentists. We did a taster session for them, and then there are a few more. Next, please. So, as we just said, that our vision is to obviously extend for the to continue supporting NHS staff and patients, to support the corporate well-being events and initiatives, to collaborate with other third sector organizations, and to right now we have got about 10 volunteers, but we are planning to recruit and train more volunteers. Thank you. Next, please. So I'll hand over back to Esther.
Yeah, so just very quickly covering the remaining pillars. So the happiness and wellbeing groups we know is a proven model, having worked very successfully in the Kefili area, and it is our intention now. We've been fortunate to have some funding to start laying the foundations for a further group in the Blaenau Gwent area. And we really, everything rests on this the model of well-being, of positive psychology, which is the PERMA model. Recently, health has been added. So we're all about engaging with people, activating positive emotions, and developing positive relationships and connections, and giving people a sense of purpose and meaning, and celebrating them for who they are and what they've achieved. So looking forward and giving them a certain sense of hope and aspiration. And this is like, we actually admit people to our group on Facebook, and we ask questions about their well-being, where they live and the reason for joining. And this is just some of the examples. Many want to combat loneliness, want to make friends. They want to just get out the house, have something more positive to focus on, and learn new skills. So, and that's what we provide. We provide that forum for them. And so this is just some of the events that we've done in the past, whether it's a Jubilee occasion, whether it's a concert. We have monthly concerts with live artists, and we also take them outdoors on day trips, and whether it's a coach trip or whether it's just down the road. Just sometimes they realize that there's so much more to be discovered even on their doorstep, and doing it in positive company, it makes a difference. So that was a yoga in the beach last June when we had wonderful weather, not so good today. Yeah, and Spirit of Nature, program designed to help individuals connect to the restorative and healing benefits of blue and green spaces, nature spaces. So as I said, we do walk and talks, Nordic walking, forest bathing, and Qigong. And we've also supported the Every Woman Fest last year in Court and Cardiff, with taster sessions for Nordic walking, Qigong, and some breathing, and a bit of meditation too, I think, was added in there. So we are working with the Wellbeing Network, Public Health Wales, and we contributed last year to their nature prescribing project, and we'll do so again soon. And so this is just some of the examples of the activities and the people that we connect with. And in terms of the pillar of the wellbeing empowerment workshops, really we're tackling anxiety, depression, helping reduce stress and build resilience. One of our sort of flagship sort of workshops is self-love, accentuating positivity bias, and giving them a positive perspective on themselves and helping them to really develop their potential, and yeah, really exercising more self-compassion, which we know will help give them more compassion, or help encourage more compassion for other people, and forgiveness too. So yeah, lots of different themes there. And some of the specialist ones that we do is the positive psychology for parents and also for teachers. We did a little inset day not so long ago for teachers, and we've done a couple of the menopause wellbeing and action workshops, and we are developing more through the connection with the carers association organisations, some of the projects for carers and paid carers. So this is just some of the examples of testimonies that we've had. Really, I mean, one really which made my soul, my spirit lift was we did one for a men's mental health walking group in Bryn Mawr in Blaenau Gwent, and this was literally dropped in my inbox on Facebook the very next morning, early morning. And he just said, "Morning, Esther, just want to thank you for such a positive and uplifting class last night. Really, really helped. Good thoughts going to sleep and good thoughts this morning. Thanks so much. You've really made a difference." And that was the self-love one. So even men really are touched by what we teach. I say even men, but, you know, obviously we're all humans. We all crave love and recognition and acceptance. So, and these are some of the just a snapshot of some of the collaborations that we've managed to forge. And Libinus Lifestyle in Blackwood, You're Never Alone, as I said, the men's mental health group, Caerphilly Mental Walk, the Band Community Council, which is a very deprived area of Caerphilly. And we did a concert there and some workshops, including Friendship Friday workshop, and Valley Daffodils, so wellbeing sessions for adults with additional needs. Groundwork Wales, we've done 4 workshops for them and their community, and also ours. We included ours and the Blind and Gwent Libraries. So we've been doing some Friendship Friday workshops as well as concerts, putting on some concerts for them in their libraries to help really encourage people to go back into the libraries and to create more positive connections. So self-love as well for Gwent Guide leaders just recently, and the Newport Wellbeing Works just this last month. So as you can see, there's quite a lot going on. And sorry, this is like predates Sandra. This is at the fast, wasn't it? The fast growth ones awards. But yeah, as you can see, we're on a bit of a roller coaster at the moment. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but hopefully the trajectory is up, up, up. And yeah, that's us in a nutshell.
Okay, can I thank you, Manmeet and Esther, for excellent, concise presentations there. And I just love the work that you're doing. And again, to put it in context, these projects, this Thriving Communities and the next one, are located in the poorest areas of the whole of the United Kingdom, with the highest prescribing rates for antidepressants. And I really want to stress that. And you have a lovely approach. You make it social, you have that continuity, you meet people literally where they're at in their own communities. It's holistic, it's about networking, grafting on to organizations already there. So if this, so I urge our policy, the policy in the UK with Richard and the Mindfulness Initiative, but also yourselves as attendees here today. If there's anything that resonates, if there's anything that you think could be replicable in your country, this video will be available for you. I'm going to start off with a question. Can you explain about the funding for your project and possibility of future expansion?
Yes, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, that's fine. So we have, and that's really only the thing that sometimes curtails our growth, because I think we have the energy and the enthusiasm to take it so much further and to extend it further. And we show that because of the way we are with people, we get a ready, steady flow of volunteers, then there's more and more coming along. So, you know, we can replicate this in other areas. And the only thing that's stopping us, because a lot of what we have done, I would say probably only 60% has been, if that, maybe 50% has been funded. So the rest of it is voluntary. So we've given a lot of our heart and soul to this mission. And we are on a mission really just to really, you know, bring back health and well-being into Wales. And but we have relied on, we've had lots of different pots, smaller pots, some smaller one bits, like for example, the Van Community Council, the Van Council was just £500, but we did a couple, you know, we did probably over and above what we could have done for that money. We tried to make it go as long way, but then it goes to the other end. So we've had national lottery funding last year. We had just under 10,000, and we also were lucky to have the RIF, which is for the mind and body well-being, to cover a whole year of cohorts, so 5 cohorts we had. So we are looking for RIF funding for Blind and Gwent. So we are optimistic say, though we haven't heard yet.
We had a moon dance funding this year to cover for
that
mind
too.
and body wellness program, but when the RIF
Continue
funding,
in Caerphilly, yeah, to continue.
yeah. So when the RIF funding was just about to finish, I had I did not want to stop the work just because of the funding in Caerphilly, because over last 1 year we put such a hard work to build into the project, and because the funding is finishing, I don't want to stop in Caerphilly. So what we did, we fundraised the event. So we did with the IAHP, International Association of Human Values, they helped us supporting fundraising to do a fundraising event, and we were able to how much, I think nearly £600 we were able to fundraise. That was a great initiative I think we did recently.
And
to
they have
support
asked for
mind and
more,
body
haven't
wellness.
they? And people
Yeah.
that participated were interested in doing another one. So we
Yes.
did an hour of Nordic walking. Well, most of us end up doing Nordic walking. They had a choice.
Yeah.
An hour of yoga and mindfulness. So
And
yeah.
we did it on that International Yoga Day